Good morning. Let's start three variable K map. In the last class we have studied two variable K map. Let me rewind for a minute. So any function will be given in terms of two variables. Left side, that means row wise one variable, column wise another variable. So if you take a variable, it occurs in two formats like this: A complement A, B complement B. Both are represented with 0, 1, 0, 1 respectively. Here it is A complement A, B complement B. Okay. So if you see the left and vertical, you will come to a function. Okay. So we have wrote 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So in the small box you write equivalent value. A bar B bar means 0, 0, that means 0. A complement B means 0, 1, that means 1. A with B complement means 2. Here small box 2. And AB means 1, 1, that means 3. Okay. So the extended function, extended K map for three variables. Y is function of three variables. Y1 is function of three variables A, B and C. Okay. So I mentioned in your previous class how to assign LSB and MSB weights. In the given function, variable is starting from the right towards the left. So our rightmost will be LSB. Continuously go on increasing the power. So 2 raised to 0 for C, 2 raised to 1 for B, 2 raised to 2 for A. 2 raised to 0, 2 raised to 1, 2 raised to 2. Okay. So now identify M, where M stands for number of variables in the function. Here 3 variables, hence it will be 8. What will be the range of observation? 0 to 7. The observation range will be from 0 to 7. So here I will write 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So now go on selecting the elements row wise. Okay. In another video I have discussed how to select. So I will directly write now 2 plus 1 is 3, 4 is directly available, 5 is 4 plus 1, no selection of B, 6 is 4 plus 2, hence 1, 1, 0, 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1, hence all are ones. Okay. So fine. How it represented in terms of function? So now first function in terms of variable A complement dot B complement dot C complement, and we will write directly like this. If you don't mention dot, it is understood there is a product. So come for the second row. Okay, so second row, A complement, B complements, value 2, A complement, B, C complement, A complement, B, C, A with B complement, C complement, A with B complement, C, next A, B with C complement, last one, A, B with C. Why I am writing the last column in terms of variable is, I will write layout of the K map for three variables. There I will get these functions. For the corresponding, what I have to write in a small box. For that reason, I have took this table of representation. Okay, fine. Now we are going to write layout of three variable K map. Okay. So three variable K map, there will be 2 raised to m number of boxes. Boxes means small cells. Okay. So here what m indicates? Number of inputs, means number of variable. So this will be 8. If it is a 8, we have got 2 like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 number of boxes. Okay. So some of the author will write vertical K map also. That is also correct. But I prefer horizontal K map. Okay. So now see, find number of rows and number of columns. Number of rows, there are 2 rows, row 1, row 2nd, column 1st, 2nd, 3rd and 4th. So there are total 4 columns. So if there are 4 columns and 2 rows, we need these many number of variables to identify each row and column. Okay. So now what I will do? I will take the given function variables arrangement from my right to my left. Okay. So the arrangement is CBA, from right to the left. First I will take two, that is B and C together to represent the columns. What is remaining? That I will use it for row. So here BC variables together I have used for columns. What is remaining? A I will use it for this. Why I am doing this is A has 2 formats. One is 0 and one is 1. That is A complement and A. This row is A complement. This complete row is A. First complete row is A complement. Second complete row is A function. Okay. So now, how many formats for B with C together? How many formats for B with C together? See, if you forget about A column, you left with BC 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1. Again you have 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1 for what? BC. So since set is repeated, I will skip the second set. If I consider this area, okay, what are the different availability of B with C? 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. So here I will write 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 0 and 1, 1. So first element is B in every tuple. The second element is C. So hence we will write B complement C complement. B complement C because there is a 1 in the C position. Second. So third is B with C complement. Next one is B with C. Okay. Now take individual term and assign to the full column. Full column. Taking care one condition. Adjacent cells must have exactly 1 bit difference. So like that we have to allocate. See now, first B complement, C complement, I have to this. Next B complement, C. Okay. Next I will take BC. Why? Reason you will come to know. Last I will take B with C complement. B with C complement. Okay. Fine. Let's write the functions inside each cell. So assume you are here. What is the left and what is the top? What is function of this? A complement B complement, C complement. So what it means? 0, 0, 0. Okay. So look at the left and the top. Go on writing for every cell. What is left of this? Here I will write A complement, B complement, C. That means 0, 0, 1. You can see A complement, B complement, C. That means A for 0, B for 0, C for 1. So now we continue. A complement, B with C. So what do you mean by that? 0, 1, 1. So first row, last cell, A complement, B with C complement. Cell 0, 1, 0. Okay. Second row, A, B complement, C complement. Please make a change. Make a observation. In all first row, A appears definitely in complement format. See here, A complement, A complement, A complement, A complement. In second row, definitely A appears in without a complemented format. So 1, 0, 0. A with B complement C. That is 1, 0, 1. Next row, next cell A, B, C. That means all are ones. Last cell A, B with C complement. That is 1, 1, 0. Okay. Now, before I go for identifying the cells, let's concentrate this rule. The rules is adjacent cells must have exactly 1 bit difference. Now, compare these two cells. What is the function of this? A complement, B complement, C complement, then A complement, B complement, C. Here, A in the both side complemented format, so say B in complemented format, so say C, one side it is complement, another side it is without the complement. That means one difference. Okay, if you take these two, A is complemented, hence one say C is non-complemented in both, hence two same things. But what is difference? Variable B. Here it is B complement, here it is B. So we have two differences and we have two same and one difference, hence these two are adjacent. Okay, so how about this and this? A complement say, B say, difference is in C. One side it is C, one side it is C complement. Hence again we have got two same things and one difference. Okay, if you check vertically, okay. So what are the vertical functions? Vertical cells. One is A complement, B complement, C complement. Vertical means like this. A with B complement, C complement. See now, B complement, B complement, C complement, C complement. Two similarities. Only change in place of A. Hence, these are considered as adjacent. Okay. So, what is the outer meaning of that statement is if adjacent cells have exactly 1 bit difference, non-adjacent cells must have more than 1 bit difference. Let's check. Okay. So non-adjacent means, let's see this combination. Diagonal B. First cell A complement, B complement, C complement. This is A, B complement, C. See here, A complement, B complement, C complement. Next one is A, B complement, C. See the change? First change and second change. But definitely there is one similarity. Basic definition of K-map is adjacent cells must have, adjacent cells must have exactly 1 bit difference. Here two variables has a difference, hence they cannot consider as adjacent. Let's take one more comparison. This cell, what is the cell function? A complement B complement C with last A B C complement. See here, A is different in both the terms. One side it is complement, another side it is non-complemented method. Even B is different, also C is different. Okay, hence there are more than one difference. Actually, there are three difference, which is more than one difference. Hence, we cannot treat this cell adjacent to this cell. Okay, now it is a work to write cell identification number, or we can call it as term number. Okay, so now what is your work? Find this term in this table, find its equivalent, fill it in the small area. So what is the first cell? A complement, B complement, C complement. Where it is present here? First. So what is its equivalent value? 0. So here I will write it as 0. The font is small. Okay. So now let's write this. Okay, actually you have to write in order, but I will take you for random choice, so that we will understand first. Then in the next problem we will directly write the cell numbers. So let's take this. What is the function? A, B, C. So find out. We done this. Okay. A, B, C. No. Yes. So what is equivalent number? 7. Hence here I have to write it as 7 in the small font. Okay. So this is done. Let's take this. First row, last column. A complement, B with C complement. A complement, B with the C complement. So what is equivalent number? 2. So in the small box, I have written 2. Okay. So similarly, take a function term, find here, then find out equivalent value, go on writing. See, since it is the beginning, I am taking this. Once we are into the problems, I will not write these all. Directly I will take the problems and simplify. So understand this as a beginning part. Okay. So A complement, B complement, C. A complement, B complement, C. Equivalent is 1. Okay. So first row, third column. A complement, B, C. A complement, B, C. Value is 3. I think we finished the first row, 0, 1. Please remember, it is not 2 then 3. It is 3 then 2. So I repeat the order in the first row, 0, 1, 3, 2. Okay. So second row, what is the function? A, B complement, C complement. Here it is A, B complement, C complement. What is the value? 4. So we have written here 4. So next, A, B complement, C. What is the value? 5. Next column we have already, next row, next column we have already wrote. So we left with one, A, B, C complement. A, B, C complement. What is its value? 6. So read row wise. 0th cell, first, third, second. Next row, 4th, 5th, 7th, then 6th. It is not in order called 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is in the order 0, 1, 3, 2, 4, 5, 7, 6. Okay? Fine. Okay, fine now. Let's take simple problems on 3 variable K-map. Y1 is a function of 3 variables. Y1 is a function of 3 variables. Can you read the meaning of summation? It is high for. It is high for 0, 1, 6 and 7. Okay, 0, 1, 6 and 7. I took a very small problem. Okay, fine. Let's write layout of the K map. So I told you how to consider row wise and column wise. Okay, so here it is A, here it is BC. Okay, so write the cell numbers for your reference: 0, 1, 3, 2, then 4, 5, 7, 6. Okay, I think it is clear with the font. Yes. Okay, let me write here 1. Okay, so now what is the definition of this summation? Fill high for given cells 0, 1, 6, 7. So that means what? 1 and 1. What are the other two cells? 6 and 7. 6 and 7. So what are the non-given cells? Is 2 given? No. Hence it is 0. 3 is not given. 4 is not given. 5 is not given. Okay. So this is called entry in the K map. Okay. Entry in the K map. Okay. Now the work is to find out cover of maximum size. Cover of maximum size. So here cover meaning we have to select once. Okay, we have to select once such that in that we are going to select ones which are present in the cells. Okay, don't select these small values, those are identification numbers. Now we have to select big font values which are either 1 or 0. Okay, now see here, fix to the rule. Fix with the rule adjacent ones. Adjacent ones. You have already seen what is meaning of adjacent. So adjacent means 0 and 1, 6 and 7. Okay. 1 and 7 are not adjacent because you go back to the previous layout, check how many bit differences there are and find out the reason. So now I will take like this. Okay, if I take this, cover 1. So what is the common thing with respect to row? A complement. Okay, so what is the thing common column wise? See, this cover is applied between this column. What is the name of it? B complement, C complement. Second column, B complement and C. If you want, as a beginning part, you write in your separate. There are two columns. First column is B complement, C complement. Second column is B complement, C. Between them, what is changed, cancel it. What is common, you write it. So what is changed here? C. C is changed. One side it is complement, one side it is non-complement. So what is not changed? B complement. Hence you write it as A complement dot B complement. Now don't forget to write plus because question is on SOP, sum of products. So now you think about, are these two adjacent? Yes, these are adjacent. Hence, what is the consideration? 6 and 7. Now you see 6 and 7 cover. This is cover 2. Cover 2 belongs to second row. So second row means definitely is A, not A complement like earlier, because A complement means first row, A means second row. So now what are the column participating? One is BC and another one is BC complement. Between them, what is fixed and what is changing, that we have to find. Changing is C and C complement, hence not changing is B. So this is going to be the simplification. Okay, this will be the simplification. Let's do this by, okay, one more. We should not consider 1 with the 7. 1 with the 7 because they are diagonal, not adjacent. So we will not consider this. So this will be the simplification. Okay, now let's do by Boolean rules. Let's simplify by Boolean rules. It is only for our cross verification. Okay, so now what is this term? I will directly write A bar, B bar, C bar. What is 1? A bar, B bar, C. What is 6? A, B, C bar. 7, A, B and C. Now take the common, simplify. So now what is the common between the first two? A bar, B bar. In the bracket, C complement plus C. Between the next two, AP is common. We will get C complement plus C. You know C complement plus C is 1. Here also C. 1 into something is that term. Hence it is A complement B complement plus 1 into term is the term. Second term is AB. Hence final equation A complement into B complement plus AB, which is the same result from the K-map. The importance of K-map is as the expression length increases, application of Boolean rules will take a time. To reduce that effort, we are going to use a K-map. Okay, fine. Let's take one more problem. Okay, so here I will add 3. Here I will add 3. So the problem is now new problem 0, 1, 3, 6, 7. So in that time what happens? So 3 will change to 1. 3 will change to 1. The cell number third changes to 1. So now how to solve this is okay. So now you see there are total 5 number of ones. First, second, third, fourth, fifth. Total 5. We cannot put all ones in same cover. See, like this. This is not allowed. Okay. Allowed things are very adjacent. Like this, like this. This is allowed. This is allowed, but this shape are not allowed. Okay, these are not adjacent. Even this shape is also not allowed. But we can split into different 2 sections that we will discuss. Okay. Okay, now you see first option. Option number 1 means cover number 1. As usual, cell 0th at first. See, make a practice. After writing one cover, immediately write a function or term. Don't write covers all, then start writing the function. Okay, sometimes you will forget or you will write repeated term. So, for that reason, after a selection of the cover, immediately write the function. So, you know this horizontal cover, A complement. So, between these two, B complement, C complement, B complement, C will cancel, B left with only B complement. Okay. So, already we have solved for this. earlier problem 6 and 7. What is the cover of this? A. Okay. So vertically compare BC with BC complement. C and C complement cancels. We get B only. So this was old problem. Now you left with what? 1. Okay. Now please listen. The cover size must be maximum. Cover size must be maximum. Here cover size is 2. That means inside that cover there are 2 ones. Here also what? Inside this cover 2 ones. Size of cover is 2. If you take cover for this, size of cover will be 1. Inside that only 1. We have to think whether it is possible to create something which you have studied in your previous classes, covalence bond. That means sharing. Is it possible? Yes. See now. First possibility. This one is shared. This is 7 cell shared with 6 as well as with 3. So first group name was 6 7. Now new group name is 3 7. We have to 3 7. What is the function? See here, it is a new direction of cover. In the previous 2 problems we have got horizontal covers. Now it is first vertical cover. So if it is a vertical cover, please listen, both will get cancels. Both means rows. Okay. So what is the common thing here? BC. BC. Okay. So if 3 is making with the 7, then 3 can also be paired with 1 in this manner. 3 with 1, which we call it as 1 comma 3. So what is that function? It is a horizontal cover, hence it is A complement. See now, new calculation. See where is the cover? It is between second and third column. What are the functions? B complement C, BC. B complement C, BC. Between them, B complement and B will cancel. We left with C. Is it clear? So we left with these are the options. Okay, fine. Let's take one more problem.